2 shows in a series of competitions Battle of the Minds, academic competitions among student teams representing grades 9 through 12 at Scotch Plains Vinewood High School. Students selected their own teams, captains, and team names. These shows will be aired every Tuesday evening from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. and repeated every Wednesday from 4:30 to 5:30. 2 team competitions will be seen each week until the finals in mid-June. We invite you to watch each week as they compete for prizes in Battle of the Minds.
Welcome to Scotch Plains Vinewood's Battle of the Minds. I'm Jeff Spring, your host for this intramural battle of brains and quick recall. Today's teams are the Dominators versus the EGOYS. Let's first meet the Dominators.
Hi, my name is Sanjeev Kagram. I'm a 10th grader. I like to play tennis and act.
My name is Stephen Oakley. I'm a 10th grader and I like to play golf.
My name is Francis Costello. I'm a 10th grader and I run track.
That's the Dominators. Now let's meet the team with the unusual name, the EGOYs.
I'm Mark Sloanhurst, I'm a 10th grader, and I'm a swimmer. I'm Guy Sirwa, I'd like to play soccer, and I'm a 10th grader.
I'm Greg Muller, and I'm a 10th grader, and I'm in the team EGOYS.
That's the EGOYs. Awards for this competition will be provided by the Scotch Plains Vinewood chapter of DECA. Now the rules. In this first round, questions are 10 points with no consultation. With an incorrect answer, the opposing team can buzz in for 10 points. Those are the rules. Let's get the game started. First question. What is the name of the mayor of Scotch Plains this year? I guess nobody knows. Irene Schmidt. President question. The first president to get stuck in a bathtub due to his large size was who? Over here, EGOYs?
Taft.
Taft is correct. Math question. Give the value of this Roman numeral. You might want to use pencil and papers. XCIX. Over here?
99.
99 is correct. Complete this analogy. Perimeter is to polygon as what is to circle? Over here.
Circle.
That's incorrect. Over here. Press it again. Okay.
Circumference.
Circumference is correct. 10 points for the Dominators. Where did the first Pony Express service begin? I'm assuming none of you were around then, but let's just see if we know.
Philadelphia?
Philadelphia is incorrect. Over here, EGOYs.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is incorrect. Close. St. Joseph, Missouri. To people of which faith is the Mahdi a Messiah? M-A-H-D-I. To people of which faith or religion is the Mahdi a Messiah? Over here.
Hindu.
Hindu is incorrect. Over here, Dominators.
Islamic?
Islamic or Islam is correct. The score right now is 20-20. Until 1947, it was called Boulder Dam. What is it called today? Over here?
Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam is correct. Dominators. What was the slang term applied to Republicans who, in 1884, deserted their party nominee, J.G. Blaine, to vote for Grover Cleveland, the Democrat? I want to know what the party slang term applied to those Republicans. Any guesses? Yes.
The Whig Party?
Whig Party is incorrect. EGOYs? No guesses? The Mugwumps. The Aswan Dam spans what great river? Aswan Dam spans what great river?
Nile.
The Nile is correct. The score right now is 40 for the Dominators and 20 for the EGOYs. Name the 3 parts of the small intestine. duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. In 1982, the Polish government banned this independent trade union. Over here.
Solidarity.
Solidarity is correct.
Yes.
This British prince was among the troops sent to the Falkland.
Andrew.
Prince Andrew is correct. These weapons make up President Reagan's dense pack. Over here. That's incorrect. Over here.
MX missile.
MX missiles is correct. Don't forget to buzz in. Okay, let's see what you know about your authors. His famous work of 1901 was Up from Slavery. Who was the author? Booker T. Washington. And let's see what you know about explorers. Who discovered the Mississippi in 1541? Over here. That's incorrect. Over here.
DeSoto.
DeSoto is correct. 10 points. Okay, let's see what you know about TV. Who was known as Mr. Television? Over here. Milton Berle is correct. What was Al Capone's nickname?
Scarface.
Scarface is correct. What creatures call an apiary home? A-P-I-A-R-Y. What creatures call an apiary home?
An opossum.
That's incorrect. Over here. Any guesses? That's incorrect. Bees. Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy were sisters in Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. What was their surname? Some of you have been reading your Little Women. March sisters. Okay? Hands on buzzers. I want to know, I'm going to ask you for the state. I'm going to give you the capital. Madison. Over here.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is correct. What German republic preceded Hitler's regime? What German republic preceded Hitler's regime?
East Germany.
That's incorrect. Over here, EGOYS. No guesses. The Weimar Republic. Which state was the first to leave the Union at the beginning of the Civil War? That's incorrect. Over here.
Georgia.
That's incorrect. South Carolina. Who wrote in 1855 the Song of Hiawatha? Famous poem. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Where was Archduke Francis Ferdinand, heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary Empire, assassinated on June 28, 1914?
Sarajevo.
A little more.
Oh, Sarajevo, Yugoslavia.
That's correct. What famous German rescue mission began on June 26, 1948 and ended on May 12, 1949? The Berlin Airlift. What are the powers held by the states under the U.S. Constitution called? The powers held by the states. The reserved or residual powers. What state was the first state to ratify the Constitution?
Delaware.
Delaware is correct. Right now the score is 120 for the Dominators, 30 for the EGOYs. Name the former U.S. State Department official who was convicted of perjury in 1950 for denying he was part of a communist spy network. I want the former U.S. State Department official. Time, Alger Hiss. Name the two Italian anarchists who died in the electric chair on August 23, 1927 for murder and robbery. Very, very famous case. Time, Sacco and Vanzetti. What U.S. president said, "I'm going to give them hell"?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
That's incorrect. Over here. Guess. Time, Harry Truman. She was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Over here.
Sandra Day O'Connor.
Sandra Day O'Connor is correct. Which vegetable plant did Gregor Mendel use?
Peas.
Peas is correct. Bosnia, Macedonia, and Serbia are all part of a modern European nation.
Greece.
Greece is incorrect. What nation are they a part of?
Turkey.
That's incorrect. Yugoslavia. What country is the home to Shakespeare's Hamlet? Over here.
England.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect. Denmark. Who said, "Hold the fort, I am coming"?
Daniel Boone.
That's incorrect. Time, William Sherman. Sports question. What was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's name?
Lou Alcindor.
That's correct. Before he became a Muslim.
Nice.
What product is known by many, many names? In some places as castor, foot, Barbados, and moist brown. I want to know the product. That's incorrect.
Bread.
That's incorrect. Sugar. What is the symbol for the zodiacal sign Gemini?
Twins.
Twins is correct. The race of giants in mythology with one eye. Cyclops is correct. What's the longest river in Asia called? Longest river?
The Yellow River.
That's incorrect. Over here? That's incorrect. The Yangtze River. Kansas City, Seattle, Los Angeles, and New York City all have newspapers with the same name. Times is correct. Which major U.S. city is closest to the junction of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is incorrect. Over here? St. Louis is correct. Which Italian city was destroyed by the eruption of Vesuvius in 79? Over here.
Pompeii.
Pompeii is correct. Okay. That sound marks the end of the first round with the score, the Dominators 160 and the EGOYS 60. Good game so far. Welcome back to this exciting match. Our score is the Dominators 160 to the EGOYS 60. Anything can happen in round two. Questions are again worth 10 points, but when answered incorrectly, the opposing team can buzz in and receive 20 points for the correct answer. Let's begin. Okay, a nice math question. Pencils and paper ready. It's a multiple choice question at that. Which number of the following numbers is divisible by 3? 431, 178, 867, 169. Over here.
867.
867 is correct.
Nice.
Let's see how good you are with spelling. Spell the following word. Adroit. Over here.
A-D-R-O-I-T.
That's correct. Okay. What is the capital of Yugoslavia? That's incorrect. For 20 points over here, we're on the Yugoslavia kick today. What's the capital of Yugoslavia? No guesses? Belgrade. Give the phrase related to the animal world, usually an elected official still in office, but who hasn't been re-elected. Over here.
Lame duck.
Lame duck is correct. Describe the phrase that denotes the saloon flop house, and derelict section of New York City? Time, the Bowery. Okay, let's see what you know about movies. He returned to the screen after 20 years to appear in Ragtime. Who was he?
James Cagney.
James Cagney is correct. Give the name for the kind of bed that folds or swings into a cabinet or closet.
Layway?
That's incorrect. Over here for 20 points. The bed that folds or swings into a cabinet. That's incorrect. It's a Murphy bed. What's the capital of Finland? Over here.
Helsinki.
Helsinki is correct. 10 points. This was the first substance made by gene splicing approved by the FDA. Insulin is correct over here, EGOYS. What animal is symbolically connected with the zodiacal sign Capricorn? Goat is correct. Presently the score is the Dominators 200, EGOYS 90. Name the word that is used to name a small, unimportant, and insignificant town. Time, the answer is podunk. Name the U.S. physician who devised the grip to save a choking victim. Heimlich is correct. The Heimlich maneuver. Okay? Listen to the question before you buzz in. Name either one of the two Whig Party U.S. presidents. Over here.
George Washington?
That's incorrect. For 20 points. Either one of the two Whig U.S. Presidents.
James Madison.
That's incorrect. William Henry Harrison or Zachary Taylor. Give the political party of John Adams.
Federalist.
Federalist is correct. How many different men have been President of the United States?
40.
That's incorrect. For 20 points over here. Listen to the question. How many different men have been President of the United States?
32.
That's incorrect. The answer is 39. Reagan is the 40th president, but Cleveland was the 22nd and 24th. Name either of the two U.S. presidents who were engineers by profession. Either one of the two presidents who were engineers.
Jefferson.
That's incorrect.
Lyndon Baines Johnson?
That's also incorrect. Jimmy Carter and Herbert Hoover. Please, audience, keep those answers down. I can hear them up here. The Torricelli tube, named for its Italian inventor, what is its common name? Torricelli or Torricelli tube?
Test tube.
That's incorrect. For 20 points, the Torricelli or Torricelli tube, named for its Italian inventor, what's its common name? Answer is barometer. Which vitamin does ascorbic acid represent?
C.
C is correct. Pencil and paper for a math question. Simplify this. The square root of 9 times the square root of 16. Over here.
15.
That's incorrect for 20 points. 12 is correct. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 16 is 4. That's 20 points. Square root is 210 to 130. Sports question. A 1959 Heisman Trophy winner from LSU, he was sentenced to prison for conspiracy. He was also involved in a counterfeiting scheme. Who was this football player? Time, the answer is Billy Cannon. Warren, this is a true or false question. There will only be points to the team that gets it correct. If the first team buzzing in will have a chance, the other team will not. Warren Beatty's long-awaited Reds won the 1982 Oscar for Best Movie.
False.
False is correct. 10 points. The award went to Chariots of Fire. Multiple choice question. For the first time in 35 years, a meeting was held between the leaders of India and which of the following countries? The Soviet Union, Pakistan, or Great Britain?
Pakistan.
Pakistan is correct.
Nice.
Another multiple choice question. Mono Koivisto succeeded Urho Kekkonen as president of which of the following countries? Norway, Finland, or Denmark?
Norway.
Norway is incorrect. I'll repeat the question. Mono Koivisto succeeded Urho Kekkonen as president of Norway, Finland, or Denmark? It's 20 points. Finland is correct for 20 points. Score right now should be 230 for the Dominators, 150 for the EGOYs. Who reigned for 72 years?
Victoria.
That's incorrect. For 20 points, Dominators. Time, Louis XIV. Multiple choice question. The Bulgarian connection referred to a plot to which of the following? A. Smuggle cocaine into the United States. B. Kill the Pope. C. Assassinate Brezhnev. Bulgarian connection.
C.
C. Assassinate Brezhnev is incorrect.
Smuggle coke.
That's incorrect. It was to kill the Pope. Okay, let's see what you know about geography. Give the location of the following cape. I want to know what state Cape Hatteras is in.
North Carolina.
North Carolina is correct. Let's see what your vocabulary appears to be. Tell me what xenophobia means.
Fear of strangers.
Fear of strangers is correct. The capital of the Canadian province of Newfoundland is what? Capital of the Canadian province of Newfoundland is what? The answer is St. John's. Okay. What famous American founded the University of Virginia?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson is correct. What is cut when a person is tonsured? What is cut when a person is tonsured?
Tonsils.
That's incorrect for 20 points. EGOYs. That's incorrect. A person's hair at the barbershop. Okay, let's see what you know about music. If a passage of music is marked PP, what should you do? Play softly is correct. The only president to remain a bachelor was who? What president was the only president to be a bachelor?
Andrew Johnson.
That's incorrect for 20 points. EGOYs. The answer was James Buchanan. Okay? Nice math question. Pencils and paper ready. Two numbers have a product of 15. The quotient of 3 and the difference of 10 and the sum of 20. Find them. I'll repeat it. Two numbers have a product of 15, quotient of 3, difference of 10, and sum of 20. Find them. I'm going to throw this question out because there's a mistake in the question. It should say two numbers have a product of 75. It says product of 15. The answer should have been 15 and 5, but not with product of 15. So this is an incorrect question. Nobody gets the points. Another math question. Identify the smallest natural number.
1.
1 is correct.
Nice.
Name the largest freshwater lake in the United States. Over here.
Superior.
That's incorrect for 20 points. Yeah.
Michigan.
Michigan is correct for 20 points. Who was the famous author of the following? Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, The Glass.
Tennessee.
Tennessee Williams is correct. Let's see how your spelling is. Spell 12th.
TWEL.
Welcome to Scotch Plain Fanwood's Battle of the Minds. I'm Jeff Spring, your host for this exciting matchup of the intramural battle of brains and quick recall. Today's matchup pits the spineless worms versus the inertial masses. Let's meet the inertial masses.
Hi, my name is Alexander Hoopin, and I'm a junior and I like to ski.
Hi, I'm Rama Rao. I'm a senior and I like to play the flute.
Hi, I'm Bob Townley. I'm a senior and I enjoy playing the guitar.
There's the inertial masses. Let's now meet the spineless worms.
Hi, I'm John Freak Freud, and I like to attend Met games.
Hi, I'm Kevin Newell. I'm a senior, and I enjoy football and all other athletics.
Hi, my name is Jim Davidson, and I'm a senior. My interest is business.
So they were the spineless worms. Awards for this competition will be provided by the Scotch Plains Family Chapter of DECA. Now the rules. In this first round, questions are 10 points with no consultation. With an incorrect answer, the opposing team can buzz in for 10 points. Those are the rules. Let's begin. First question. What's the name of Babe the Blue Ox's companion? Over here.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan is correct. Spineless worms. What are the two colors that comprise the UN flag? UN flag.
Blue and white.
Blue and white is correct. What three elements form the basis of all fertilizers? Over here.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen.
That's incorrect. I want the three elements that form the basis of all fertilizers. I guess over here, worms.
Oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon.
That's incorrect. They were nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. What Hebrew word meaning "so let it be" is commonly used at the end of Christian prayers and hymns? Over
Amen.
here. Again?
Amen.
Amen is correct. Murdered diet doctor Herman Tarnauer put this New York town in the headlines. Over here.
Scarsdale.
Scarsdale is correct. Where, in what city, or near what city, is Heathrow Airport located?
London.
London is correct. In 1981, Egyptian President Anwar Sadat was assassinated while reviewing a parade in what city?
Cairo.
Cairo is correct. What is the actual location of all streets found on a monopoly? Over here?
Atlantic City.
It was over there. It was over there. Over here.
Okay. Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Hey, I said the answer.
I knew it.
Let's throw out the question.
Throw out the question.
All right, let's go.
You're winning anyway.
What is the world's largest gulf? Over here.
The Gulf of Mexico.
That's correct. What four tournaments make up tennis's? Over here.
Wimbledon, the Australian Open, the French Open, and the U.S. Open.
That's correct. Make up tennis's Grand Slam. What's the psychiatric term for self-love?
Narcissism.
Narcissism is correct. Who taught the theory of evolution in 1925 contrary to Tennessee law? Over here.
Charles Darwin.
That's incorrect. Inertial masses. Who taught the theory of evolution in
Brown.
1925? Again?
Brown.
That's incorrect. Scopes, the famous Scopes trial. What do frogs have in their mouths that toads don't?
Teeth.
Teeth is correct. Who was the first Roman Catholic U.S. president? Over
John
there.
F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy is correct. Let's see what you know about science. The paper used as an indicator to test whether substances, over here,
pH.
that's incorrect. I'll
Like this?
finish the question.
Did I-
The paper used as an indicator to test whether substances are acid or alkaline is called...
Litmus.
Litmus is correct. Don't forget to buzz in.
And Mr. Spring? Mr. Spring? On that time I buzzed in before Ron, my mind gave a buzz and hers went on.
Okay, check your... Okay, it's working. What does AD stand for in the Christian calendar?
Anno Domini.
That's correct. What witch is flattened by a house in The Wizard of Oz? We're here.
The Witch of the East.
The Witch of the East is correct. How many rooms are there on a Clue game board? Over here.
9.
9 is correct. What does SALT stand for? SALT.
Strategic Arms Limitation Treaty.
That's incorrect.
Strategic arms limitation talks.
That's correct. Find the volume of a carton whose dimensions are 2 feet by 3 feet by 4 feet. Over here.
24 square feet.
That's incorrect.
24 cubic feet.
24 cubic feet is the correct answer. I want to know the author of the following works: Main Street, Elmer Gantry, Aerosmith, Babbitt, and Bosworth.
Sinclair Lewis.
Sinclair Lewis is correct. The inertial masses right now have 130 and the spineless worms have 50. This Soviet airline was denied landing rights at U.S. airports.
Aeroflot.
Again?
Aeroflot.
Okay, wait till you're called on before you answer. That's correct. The president of Argentina, he resigned after the British defeated his forces in the Falklands War. What was his name?
Galloway.
That's incorrect. Inertial masses?
Franco.
That's incorrect. The answer is Galtieri. The Senate voted in favor of the sale of AWACS planes to Saudi Arabia. What does AWACS stand for? Time, Airborne Warning and Control System. Give the term for 2 or more words that have the same sound but different meanings.
Synonym.
Over here.
Homonyms.
Homonyms is correct. Wait till you're called on. Wait till we play the team. Which American statesman said, "Speak softly"? Over here. Teddy Roosevelt is correct. Who shot Lee Harvey Oswald? Over
Jack
here.
Ruby.
Jack Ruby is correct. Let's see what you know about chemistry. The family of elements beginning with fluorine are known as?
Halogens.
Halogens is correct. Who was the mayor of New York City from 1934 to 1946? Over here.
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia is correct. Old Kinderhook was a nickname given to what president? Old Kinderhook. Which U.S. president?
Harrison.
That's incorrect. Over here? That's incorrect. Martin Van Buren. What 2 countries border the Dead Sea? I need the names of both.
Israel and Jordan.
That's correct. Israel and Jordan. Yes, Giorgio, a clinker marked the film debut of this popular Metropolitan Opera tenor. Who is he?
Luciano Pavarotti.
That's correct. What is meant by the term hyperbole?
An overused statement.
Judges, an overused statement? That will be accepted, okay. Exaggeration or exaggerated terms most commonly used. What was the name of the 2 Washington Post reporters' book which exposed Watergate?
All the presidents.
That's correct. All the presidents. The score right now is 200 to 80. What is the maximum number of years that a U.S. president may serve? Over here.
10.
10 is correct. Name either of the 2 vice presidents of Thomas Jefferson. Either one.
James Adams.
That's incorrect. Over here.
Madison.
That's incorrect. George Clinton and Aaron Burr. How many U.S. states have been named after U.S. presidents? And?
1.
A little more.
Washington.
That's correct. I also wanted you to name. After a $500,000 study, the National Cancer Institute found this drug to be ineffective. What was the name of the drug?
Interferon.
That's incorrect. Over here. What drug was found to be ineffective? National Cancer Institute. Answer is Laetrile. Okay, science question. How many calories in a glass of water? Over here.
0.
0 is correct.
No.
A math question. Name the three measures used for finding the average.
Median, and mode.
That's correct.
Got 100.
Sports. Score right now is 220 to 100. The football conference that contains Northwestern, Iowa, over here.
Big Ten.
The Big Ten is correct. Purdue, Ohio State. Okay. The color associated with Dartmouth is what color?
Purple.
That's incorrect. Over here.
Red.
Red is incorrect. The answer is green. Dartmouth green. Okay. True or false question. Only one team will have the right to answer, and the other team will not have a chance to pick up on it. In war games, a high school
False.
That's correct. A high school To finish the question, a high school computer freak almost triggered a nuclear attack on New York City. That's incorrect because it was on Las Vegas and Seattle. Okay? A multiple choice question. David Rockefeller was president of this bank. Let me give you the three choices. Manufacturers Hanover, Morgan Guarantee, or Chase Manhattan.
Chase Manhattan.
Chase Manhattan is correct. Okay, another multiple choice question. Time reported in July 1980 that millions of workdays are lost each year in the United States because of back problems. How many millions of workdays? Three choices. A, 93 million, B, 82 million, C, 101 million.
82 million.
That's incorrect.
93 million.
93 million is correct, over here. In what state is Zion National Park located?
Utah.
Utah is correct. I'll describe what these men named Hunt did. You give the full name. Who was the Hunt that was named for the Watergate plumber? Okay, time's up. The answer was E. Howard Hunt. That's the end of the first round with the score. Spineless worms 120 and the inertial masses have 250. Stay tuned for the second round.
Let's have a spirit of the second half.
Do my best. No, my bar.
Yeah.
Mrs. Hall, you taking notes on the different people? I've been in my
Oh,
hall.
yeah. Sure.
Okay, welcome back to this exciting match. Our score right now is 250 for the inertial masses to 120 for the spineless worms. In round two, questions are again worth 10 points, but when answered incorrectly, the opposing team can buzz in and receive 20 points for the correct answer. Let's begin. Okay? A president question. Give the president who was in office during the time of the Bay of Pigs. Over here.
Johnson, too.
That's incorrect.
John F. Kennedy.
That's correct. 20 points over here. 20 points.
Can't do that. Gotta get him.
Math question. Pencil and paper ready. 10 divided by a half. Over here.
20.
That's correct. What is probably the longest street in the world? It stretches 150 miles from the island of Manhattan to Albany, New York. It also has the nickname of the Great White Way. Over there.
Broadway?
Broadway is correct.
Yeah.
Okay? I know that a lot of you like spelling, so here's a nice spelling word. Spell neurotic.
N-E-U-R-O-T-I-C.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Bogota is the capital of what country? Over here.
Colombia?
Colombia is correct. What state name was coined by new American settlers to describe the original inhabitants of the area? Over here.
Indiana.
Indiana is correct. It's right now 290 for the inertial masses to 150 for the spineless worms. Let's see what you know about chemistry. What is the chemical symbol for gold?
AU.
AU is correct.
Go rules.
Marble is its common name. Calcium carbonate is its chemical name. What is the chemical formula? Over here.
CaCO3.
That's correct, CaCO3. Who was the father of the hydrogen bomb?
Jenner.
That's incorrect. Over here, 20 points. Say it again.
Fairbank.
That's incorrect. Edward Teller. In which state of the United States do Cajuns live? Cajuns. The answer is Louisiana. The 22nd Olympiad was boycotted by a number of countries.
Moscow.
That's incorrect. I will repeat the question. The 22nd Olympiad was boycotted by a number of countries. About how many? 10, 20, or 30?
30.
30 is correct for 20 points. Arrows are carried in what?
A quiver.
Quiver is correct. Okay, let's see what you know about meteorology. What is the boundary between two air masses called?
A front.
A front is correct. What fungus is used in making bread?
Yeast.
Yeast is correct.
I just don't know about that.
What college football team won this past year's national championship beating? Miami is correct. Beating Nebraska. What is the capital of the state of New Hampshire?
Concord.
Concord is correct. Okay, another spelling question. Spell sophomore. Over here.
SOPHEMORE.
It's incorrect for 20 points.
SOPHOMORE.
That's correct. SOPHOMORE. Okay, another capital question. Kathmandu is the capital of what country? Kathmandu is the capital.
Nepal.
Nepal is correct. Who invented both the electric voting machine and the cylindrical phonograph player?
Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison is correct. Okay. A math question. Now name the point which represents the intersection of the three medians of a triangle. I want to know what that point's called. The intersection of the three medians of a triangle.
Circumcenter.
Circumcenter is incorrect. For 20 points.
Center.
Center is incorrect. You haven't been doing your math homework. The answer is centroid. What is the chief artery in the human body called?
Aorta.
Aorta is correct. The capital of the Canadian province of Manitoba is?
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg is correct. Which well-known fruit do you associate with the name Bartlett?
Pear.
Pear is correct. Aqua fortis is its common name. Its chemical name is nitric acid. What is the chemical formula for nitric?
HNO3.
HNO3 is correct. What general did Fidel Castro overthrow in 1959?
Batista.
Batista is correct. The capital of British Columbia is?
Vancouver.
That's incorrect for 20 points over here, inertial masses. No guesses.
Edmonton.
Edmonton is incorrect. The answer is Victoria. Let's see what you know about Indians. Geronimo was the Indian chief of what tribe?
Apache.
Apache is correct. What's the biggest selling U.S. magazine aimed at a black audience? Over here. Ebony is correct. The aqualung and the bathyscaphe are two of his underwater innovations. Jacques Cousteau is correct. There's no computation on any of these questions. Baseball bats are cut from what kind of wood?
Ash.
Ash is correct. Okay, let's see what you remember in history. The nickname of this famous general, I'm looking for. Who was General Winfield Scott, or what was General Winfield Scott's nickname?
Cold blood and guts.
That's incorrect. For 20 points over here.
The party saver.
That's incorrect. Old Fuss and Feathers. Another baseball question. This Houston Astro pitcher suffered a near...
J.R. Richards.
That's correct. Suffered a near fatal stroke at 30. Okay. What do you know about Alaska? What's its largest city?
Anchorage.
Anchorage is correct. What does an anthropophagist eat? Anthropophagist eat. I'm having trouble with this one.
Insects.
That's incorrect.
Spiders.
That's incorrect. Apparently, he eats people. That's why I couldn't say it. What does the term 30 mean to a newspaper editor? What does the term mean?
30 minutes to print.
That's incorrect. Over here for 20 points. We have no editors here. It means the end. What is the smallest country in Central America?
El Salvador.
El Salvador is correct. Present score right now is 470 for the inertial masses, 240 for the spineless worms. What is the fourth estate?
People.
That's incorrect. Over here, 20 points.
Land.
That's incorrect. The press. Okay. Where did Gulliver find a race?
Lilliput.
Lilliput is correct. Find a race of tiny people. Okay. You might get this one from its big football team. I want to know what the Cornhuskers.
Nebraska.
That's incorrect. I want to know what the Cornhuskers' capital city is.
Lincoln.
Lincoln is correct for 20 points. Where in Germany, after World War II, were the Nazi war crime trials?
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg is correct. Identify this acronym. TVA.
Tennessee Valley Authority.
That's correct.
Yeah,
George Washington's home was known...
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon is correct. What collective term is used for plant life in a given area? What collective term?
Fauna.
Fauna is incorrect for 20 points.
Garden.
That's incorrect. The answer is flora. What instrument is used for measuring the speed of wind?
Altimeter.
That's incorrect for 20 points. What instrument is used for measuring the speed of wind? No guesses? Anemometer. Anemometer. This volcano in the Cascades erupted in 1981, killing an estimated... Over here. Time. Killing an estimated 65 people. Mount St. Helens is correct. The oldest known mechanical computing aid used in China early in the 16th...
Abacus.
Abacus is correct. We'll see if we can make a believer out of you. Spell believer.
B-E-L-I-E-V-E-R.
That's correct. What 1942 naval engagement saw the sinking of 4...
Midway.
The Battle of Midway is correct. In a spectrum, which color represents the longest?
Purple.
Purple is incorrect.
Red.
For 20 points, red is correct. Gold medals won in the 1912 decathlon. That sounds the end of our game.
We lost.
The score, the inertial mass is 580 and the spineless worms 270. Stay tuned for our next.
Yeah, but what team looks the best?
Stay tuned for our next show, which pits the pseudo students versus the unknown quantity.
Be Ron. Be Ron.
Buzzy.